Welcome to my channel BornToReddit. Am I the a-hole for helping my friend get a girl removed from the soccer team? I, 16 female, have a friend named AITA, 15 female. AITA is Muslim and wears a hijab to school, which often causes people to give her dirty looks, comments, etc. I don't know why. It's just cloth. Anyway, the worst instance possible was with this girl named Megan, also 15 female. When we were sitting together at lunch, she came up to AITA and told AITA she dared her to take her hijab off, taunting her, saying she would look so pretty without it. This was with malicious intent, because I told her one time thinking she was just clueless and wanted to educate her. Then she forcibly tried to remove her hijab. I moved her hand away and we went to the principal. Instead of getting a punishment, Megan made up a sob story about how it would harm her position on some prestigious soccer club she was in. Fast forward to a few days ago. She makes a TikTok that said, when you get called to the principal's office for telling the Muslim girl to take off her durag. I was so livid for her. AITA is very shy and didn't want to seem like a buzzkill, so she asked me personally to email the soccer organization. Well, I did, and she was immediately kicked off, and other organizations in the area were notified of her behavior. Now, all of her friends are in my DMs saying how horrible I am, how I'm a retard, how I need to take a joke, etc. My parents think I should have stayed out of it. But I think I did the right thing. Not the a-hole. You didn't get her kicked off the team, her actions did. She's the a-hole, and so are her friends. You did the right thing. If Megan didn't want to get kicked off the team, she might have started by being the kind of player they deserve. A xenophobic Islamophobe, ain't it? Exactly. OP, I'd play dumb. What do you mean I got her kicked off? I thought she got kicked off the team for being a bully and a racist. Edit, not the a-hole. Not the a-hole. WTF, where's the joke? People really care more about soccer and TikTok than being a humane person. Am I the a-hole for not letting my best friend bring random men into my home? My 24 female best friend, 23 female, found out that she was pregnant a few months back. Unfortunately, she does not know exactly who the father is, but has narrowed it down to 2 men. One is now currently in jail. We'll call him Aaron, and the other man is married. We'll call him Eric. Aaron said that once he gets out of jail he's leaving the state, and told her to have fun being a single mom. Eric told her that he could try and help, but he can't let his wife know that he may have a baby on the way. His wife has fertility issues, so the news would break her. My friend has a full-time job, but still can barely make ends meet. She's living in a small rundown camper and has to pay $300 a month for it. I know she is freaked out because she knows our living condition is not baby friendly. She said that she doesn't know how she's gonna save up for a better place since she has no leftover money. After talking to my husband, we decided that we would let her stay in the back bedroom of our home. The room was originally a garage, so the room is huge and has a lot of privacy since there's a door between her room and our kitchen. She would have more than enough room. We told her that she did not have to pay a single penny and to just save up all that she can. The following is everything we told her we'll do. We'd pay for all the groceries. She could use my car back and forth to work. Since it's better on gas, I'd watch her son for free while she was at work, since I'm already a stay-at-home mom. She could stay as long as she needs to. We have a 1-year-old daughter, so we did have a major rule: if she moves in. The only stipulation is that she cannot bring any random men into my home, even the married man. Of course, whenever multiple men go in and out a house, the chances of the baby being abused increases, and I will absolutely not put my baby at risk, no matter how many friends I have to lose. I also do not want random people knowing where I live. We did not want the married man at our house because my husband and I have no respect and did not feel comfortable with him being over while he has a wife waiting for him at home. After we told my friend all this, she got really mad and said that I should shove it and that I was treating her like a child. She flat out told me she wouldn't take our offer until we allowed any man to come over. We told her it was out of the question. Unless we knew him. Am I the a-hole for not letting these men into my house? Edit 1. So she just announced on Facebook about her being pregnant, and my husband got a frantic call from his brother, because apparently they've been sleeping together for over a year now. I called her out on this, and her reply was, "Oh, I forged her. Well, I guess it's between 3 guys now. At this point the only people I feel bad for is the wife, and that poor unborn baby." Not the a-hole. You're already going above and beyond. No one does things like that for people. The fact she got mad about one rule shows how much respect she has for you and your friendship, and how little she thinks of your extremely generous offer. Don't take her in. She's only going to push to get more and break rules. Not the a-hole. Your friend is crazy to turn down free housing, as a pregnant woman too, because she wouldn't be able to get it whenever she wants. Your family's safety comes first. Am I the a-hole for cutting off my hearing, so I don't have to listen to a family member? I, 15 female, am deaf in both ears, after getting meningitis as a toddler. Luckily my parents really pushed intervention, so I can read lips, know sign language, and have cochlear implants, so I'm basically like any other girl my age. I just can't hear for sit. My aunt, 40, has been staying with my family, that's me, my mom, my dad and my 13-year-old sister during quarantine. She is really not someone I like. She critiques every little thing my sister and I do, tells us we need to eat more or less depending on the day, even though we are skinny, but into our personal conversation and just is snoopy in general. She tries to instigate fights between us, like asking my sister if she's mad I have something she doesn't. It's also important to know she's done nothing to learn about communicating with me. I'd say about 90% of the rest of my extended family knows sign language. We've told our parents about it a million times, and they talked to her. I don't think they've given her an ultimatum, so my sister and I devised a plan. For the past few days, whenever my aunt starts talking, I just detach my hearing aids and my sister puts in her AirPods and turns up the volume. We can understand each other fine. My aunt didn't get it the first couple of times, but I think today she understood we were ignoring her and got really upset. She told my dad, and from what I understand, he basically told her she needs to lay off if she's bothering us that bad, or she can leave. I was happy to hear that. To be honest, I heard, lol, her crying later though, and that made me feel like shit. I never meant to make someone cry, and now I kinda regret the whole thing. Are my sister and I a-holes for going to such extreme measures? We just wanted her to leave us alone, or at least be nice to us. Edit. Wow, I went to sleep and look what I woke up to. Thanks for all the nice comments and stuff. Here's a few things I wanted to point out. I have good hearing with the implants in. Without them in, I will only hear something very loud right next to my ear, like if someone claps into it. Doctors typically rate it on a scale. I'm severely deaf. Cochlear implants have 2 parts, external and internal. The external connects to the internal with a magnet. It comes off, like you would take off a magnet on your fridge. I can switch it off, but I thought the message would get across better if I yanked it off my head. Not the a-hole, and if I had a mute button for city people I would use it too. She's an adult, you are young/kids, and she should be able to deal with it. Glad to hear your dad is on your side. Yay, don't let her make you feel city because she's upset after she didn't try very hard to make sure you and your sister weren't upset. She cries a bit, good she's noticed, and will hopefully learn. Maybe she will learn to communicate with you properly if she cares enough to not be ignored. Not the a-hole. I'm glad your family is in your corner and your sister sounds like a cool cat. If your aunt doesn't care to make any effort to communicate with you, then what can ya do? Maybe she'll get the point and start to make an effort, or maybe she'll leave. Either way, problem solved. If you had to vote for the most a-hole story from all 3 in this video to be president of a-holes, which one would you choose, and why? And don't forget, subscribe or I'll insert tiny little pieces of shattered glass directly into your pee hole.